We did it. That better be the last wave. We don't know how long the tonic lasts. It has to be wearing off soon. I don't think it will. What do you mean? Well, if it wasn't long lasting, it would have no value. No value? It's terrible as it is. No, I mean, whoever designed it probably designed it to last, hoping it would work. But if that's true, oh no. That means we'll be stuck here fighting monsters overnight. Stop the ride! I want off! We must stay on guard. Wait, someone's coming. Great, more monsters. Heads up. You're still alive, I was worried. Worried? Worried? You should be. We're being attacked non-stop. I'm sorry. That tonic you gave us has made us monster enemy number 1. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're dead meat. I don't know what happened. The tonic must be just too old. Must just be too old. Well, we have a break from the monsters and Shalena seems fine. Yeah, she's fine, but I'm a nervous wreck. We all are. Oh, gee, I wonder whose fault that is. You were the one, Lutz. I mean, it's technically everyone's fault except Theo. Theo was like the only innocent one, I would say. It's technically Lutz's fault because he's the one that like gave us the extra push that we should do this. And I would say Alec a little bit too because of what he said about like, oh, if the job involves it or whatever. Marcia and Cheryl just slowly followed and didn't speak at all. She was an idiot to think about opening an inn here. Lutz. Yeah, Lutz. What? You all know it's true. But you're just being rude. You should apologize to Shalena. No, Lutz is right. Lutz is never right. I chose exactly the wrong place to open an inn. I deserve to be told. Shalena. Here, this is a small token of my gratitude for what you've been through. HPMP recovery. Okay. That's more like it. Well, I best be going, I suppose. I guess I'll just have to wait a while longer to open an inn. I wonder how the others are doing. Maybe Dorvin has found the ultimate medicine already? I wish I wasn't a helpless wife. Albin, Robin, and Lumina. I just hope they're not disappointed in me. Aw, she misses her family. Shalena. Yes? Did you say Dorvin? Yes, he's my husband. We've met him. Yeah, and we've run into other predicaments that weren't exactly ideal. What? Where? When? Not long ago in North Solardo. He said that if we met you, we were to tell you that he was doing fine, and he hopes you do well. He's in North Solardo. Thank you so much for telling me. Robin is your son, isn't he? Yes, he's my son. We met Robin not long ago. Tell me about it, please. Well, it wasn't a walk in the park, let's just say that. Yeah, it was miserable. I'm sorry he caused you trouble. It turns out everyone in your family causes us trouble. And the characters, except Theo, haven't picked up on it. Well, how was he doing? Was he alright? Yeah, he wanted us to tell you that he's doing fine. Oh, that's good to hear. I just long for the day when we can all be together. Lumina and Albin are traveling together, right? Yes, how did you know? They requested a job be done at the top of Mount Amadar. I see. How were they? Albin's not so strong and Lumina's always crying. Well, they were fine when we were there. Lumina said she wanted to tell you not to worry about her. Did their job cause you trouble? Yes. Trouble? Where do I... Lutz! No trouble at all. That's good to hear. Lumina was quite responsible and so was Albin. I'm glad to hear about that, now I can stop worrying. You're all so kind. Yeah, too kind for their own good. If I ever manage to get this inn opened, please stop by. I'm never stepping foot in that inn, if you ever open it. We'll be sure to take you up on that offer. Nope. I best be going now. I don't want anything to do with these people again. Like, ever. Well, she wasn't able to open an inn, but at least we beat the monsters that came our way. So, I have a question. How do Alec and Lutz, Marcia gets a pass because she joined us. She joined us later, like in Paces. But how do Alec, Lutz, and Cheryl remember the people that are associated with the tonics and those jobs, but they don't remember like what happened to them? I understand you probably remember people more, but like I feel like when you meet people like those, you should remember what like transpired during the jobs. I feel like it's just a little weird to forget what exactly happened. Like, I'm just surprised that Theo was the only one that remembered the incidents that went on. It's a little strange. Alright, job complete. This job was definitely a success. Yeah, okay. These characters boggle my mind with their memories and brain cells. Like Alec. Alec is sometimes the smartest man alive, but other times he's just like, probably not the dumbest, but not so bright. Lutz is just always a moron, which is consistent, I guess. Were they better in the previous games? What, tonics? They weren't really mentioned in a story purpose. Assuming that's what you mean, but... Guild. I gotta remember where the guild is. Well, first the inn. Heal me up. Bum. I don't think tonics were even like... I don't think there were any jobs that linked to tonics like that in the second game. So, tonics weren't really like a thing. I mean, obviously they were probably quote unquote a thing, but they weren't really like... They weren't talked about in the other games. Arc the Lad 2 I'm looking straight at because the first game was like... The first game has no jobs, so... Kind of feels like the only time they would do it is like in some kind of job, but they weren't really like... a thing, I guess, is what you would say. Alright, I guess we're ready to do this job because we did everything else. We got the wanteds too. So we need to go to... Oh, Leshalt, okay. I wonder if we're gonna get Velhart in the party soon. Because he's probably gonna be a character. I'd be surprised if he wasn't. The game kind of foreshadowed with the whole, like, hey, they're selling different swords now that are probably for Velhart. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze so badly. Velhart, won't you even do me this favor? It's too much to ask. I won't participate in the tournament, and that's final. Velhart. That tournament means nothing if Gruga does not participate. Without him, all cannot know. Okay, that does make sense. I thought that was a typo. Without him, all cannot know that I am the best swordsman, and there was therefore no point in my participation. Since when did what others think matter to you, brother? I don't expect you to understand. It's the way of the warrior. You again. I know my brother put in the request at the guild, knowing that I would deny him today. And so, to you falls the task of winning the statue for him. I will have no part of it. Velhart. Leshalt, we took your request at the guild. Good, now I can tell you everything. The tournament prize, the Brilliant Goddess statue, does have an aura stone. What is it? A rare kind of crystal that can be found around Peru occasionally. One size of the one on the... But the... One? Wait, what? The one the size of the one. But on the size of the one... What? But one the size of the one on the Brilliant Goddess statue is unheard of? Whatever. It is for that reason the Academy wants it. Now, the Academy wants everything they can get. Big or not, why would they want a crystal? Yeah, what gives? Science? Crystals are a pretty big connotation to science. To understand, I need to tell you a little of the time before the Great Disaster. Yo, you gonna give me some Arc the Lad 2 references? Researchers that survived decided that the Great Disaster was caused by the immense energy. They believed that the energy was still concealed beneath Romalia. Humans were never meant to have access to this energy, they couldn't control it. Romalia's foolish attempt at controlling it resulted in the Great Disaster. Yeah, this is basically the plot of Arc the Lad 2 in a very, very trimmed down fashion. Like insanely so. Well then, as long as humans stay away from it, there's no problem, right? Yes, but even after the disaster, one scientist disagreed with all the others. He spent time researching this immense energy source and insisted that humanity again try to harness it. He believed the potential benefits outweighed the dangers, and so he left our group setting out on his own to set his plan into action. He's the researcher I told you about the other day. I have no idea where he is now. But he is the only one strong enough and smart enough to start something like the Academy. That must be the professor. The Aura Stone is key to his plans, I'm certain of it. So you mean to tell me that this professor was like, just building up this immense energy during the, like, maybe the end game of Arc the Lad 2? Because obviously, spoilers for Arc the Lad 2, but, you know, the Great Disaster is the result of Arc the Lad 2's ending. So you mean to tell me this professor was just, like, one step ahead of everything? Like, he was doing stuff in the back while Elk and them were fighting Romalia, maybe? I wonder how this goes. That stone's unique properties make it essential to unlock the immense energy source. And the size of the stone nearly guarantees success of the project. They must have that stone. Does any of this make sense to you, Theo? Well, sorta. All you need to know is that the Aura Stone might be used to awaken the energy trapped under Romalia. Go back to Romalia, let's go. Check. I don't even want to know that much. I haven't been in contact with my old associate for some time, but I'm certain he's behind this. His conviction regarding the energy were just too strong for him to pass up this opportunity. Whatever happens, we must not allow this Aura Stone to pass into the hands of the Academy. Understood, but how do we prevent that? I've already sought to have the statue removed as a tournament prize, but was turned down. Therefore, the only way to get the stone is to win the statue in the tournament. I asked Velhart to reconsider and enter the tournament for this purpose, but, well, we saw how that went. Can we enter the tournament on such short notice? I'm not certain, but you must try everything you can to gain admission. Let's go explain the situation and see if they'll allow us in. Good idea. Perhaps Gruga can put in a good word for us. If you do manage to lay your hands on the brilliant goddess statue, bring it to the Item Society in Paltos. They have a secure area in the basement where it can be stored safely. I'll do my best. I just hope it's enough. I pray they do not fail. I'm really wondering how this is gonna go with everything. Ooh, what's this? Oh my word, Professor! Long time no see, Leshalt. Ludwig. Sharon. Oh yeah, this is the Academy. So this Leshalt guy was probably with the Academy, or is with the Academy? I guess we'll see. Ah yes, you still use my old name. Also, we have a name for the professor now. It's been a few years since we worked together, but now only you and Sharon use that name. I know what you're using that hunter to do. Why are you interfering in my work? So it's true, Professor. You are behind this Academy. Leshalt, I cannot say I'm not disappointed in your stubborn lack of vision. I believe that eventually you will come to see the truth of my theorem, as many already have. We're growing, Leshalt. The movement is gaining momentum. People see the possibilities. And now we are on the cusp of a time when everything I believe will be proven correct. A new age for humanity. Leshalt, stop wasting your talent in this depressing abode. It doesn't suit you. Come with me. Using the energy, we will soon create a brilliant future of unlimited potential. You could be a part of that. Ludwig, you're taking a risk no one should ever dare. The energy's too great for humans, or any human or one human to control. You have fallen prey to the same conceit that nearly destroyed the world before. Tisk tisk, you are speaking from your heart and not your head, my friend. A true scientist would analyze the situation and arrive at quite a different conclusion. I am not here to atone for the mistake of some idiot who came before me. He misused the power. I shall not. Besides, how are we to know that this energy will not consume the world anyway if left untethered? We can use it to our benefit because we have what Romalia did not. Highly advanced scientific techniques. Our science has rocketed us past the ridiculously slow progress of the societies. Science or no, Romalia failed to control this power. It should not be disturbed. Perhaps there's some unknown characteristic or feature of this energy that cannot be measured until it's too late. Romalia has already paid the price by taking that knowledge to the grave. Poppycock, superstition, old world fears, nothing more. Energy is energy, it can be nothing else. Sharon, you understand this, do you not? Of course, to any student of the physical sciences, it makes perfect sense. The power will fuel a new generation of technology unheard of in all human history. Leshalt, all we ask is that you help us achieve that dream. Answer me this one question, Sharon. Yes. Are you a follower of this theory, or do you long for his attention so desperately that you will do anything to gain them? What? I must admit, Leshalt, you disappoint me yet again. I believe this time would be different. Alas, it is the same as before. You are stubborn. Fortunately, your brother is strong in a different way. What do you mean? What does Velhar have to do with this? Oh, you're gonna like recruit Velhar to your cause or whatever? Oh, you'll see soon enough. But until then, you must be restrained. Enter. Yes, sir. If those hunters were involved, this measure would be unnecessary. But you have become a danger to yourself and to humanity in general. Ludwig. Ludwig does not exist any longer. If you must address me, call me Professor. Can't you, like, have a name, though? Professor something, at least. You can't do this. You're making a terrible mistake. Sharon! Soon you'll see, Leshalt. It is for the good of everyone. I don't believe you. You can't possibly make it the good of everyone. Mark my words. Alright, I put Sergeant Student Scream up, just in case I forget to trim that. Hopefully I'll remember when I'm editing this, I should. Anyway. Guess we're going to the tournament? I'm really interested in the way the Academy works, by the way. The fact that, like, oh, we're gonna succeed where Romalia failed, and instead of power, we're gonna focus on this technology bit, which is really interesting. All participants for F block, listen up. The rules of each encounter are simple enough. You may use any weapon, any skill. However, each match is one-on-one only. No exceptions. If you have any questions, ask the staff. Excuse me? Yes, are you a participant? Well, no, but... I'm a hunter here on a job for the guild. My client is concerned with the brilliant goddess statue. Don't you worry. I have full trust in the ability of our guards. No, that's not what I'm getting at. Is there a problem? Ah, Gruga. Alec, here to enjoy the tournament? Thanks to you, it's going forward without any trouble whatsoever. Gruga, it's about the brilliant goddess statue.